Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my friends, all across this beautiful, beautiful globe today. My name is Leaf, and as always, it is so great to have you guys here, back again in Kalahari Zoo. Yes, I know, it's been quite some time. I do apologize for that, but I figured with the release of the Safari Pack, I would love to get back in here and have some fun with you guys. So, as you guys may remember, the last episode that we did a little bit of a coaster. It really didn't hit too good for a lot of you guys, so I kind of do apologize for that. And I do apologize for kind of letting this series kind of slip into the background for a little bit. But with the release of the Safari Pack, we are back in here. And of course, we are naming our coaster the Spinning Cobra, named after our glorious Cobra tools that do give us the ability to mod and stuff like that. So I thought that was a little tongue-in-cheek reference right there. I forgot who actually named it that. I think it might have been T-Rex. I could be completely mistaken, but I really do appreciate you guys even suggesting names in the first place. It was really great to see all of you guys combine together to kind of do that, and it was just such a sweet, sweet little moment, so thank you guys on that. And of course, over here, we're doing a little bit of a design as well. I really wanted to work with the tiles over here. I think that this kind of like artistic kind of shape over here of like a cobra, it's really kind of just like freestanding, I guess. There's not really anything behind it, so I figured, you know, it's kind of being held together with sheer willpower alone. But I wanted to do some textures with like the other tiles in the pack, but it just didn't really work out too well. You can see me start to fiddle with that right there. Then I had no like single tile ones. It was just kind of like a little bit of a miss right there, but nonetheless, we popped that up right on there, right on the front of the thing. You can see me really start to struggle with like just framing it correctly and all stuff like that, but eventually we got that all kind of taken care of. Wow, I cannot talk at all again. But yeah, here we are actually working on the next exhibit in the zoo. It is for the Arabian Oryx. So I figured, again, with the Safari Pack being released, I figured we might as well throw like a lot of those animals into the park. And one of those is actually the Arabian Oryx. We kind of threw that in there as a last minute addition. And I feel like they're absolutely beautiful animals to have in the park. They're very different from, not very different from the gem spot, but they are a lot more brighter, they're a lot more wider. I just think they're pretty neat. And of course we do just a kind of like a nice simple habitat. That's kind of what I want to emphasize with a lot of this zoo. Just make sure it's like nice and simple and lush, and just generally a nice way to frame all these animals in a very exotic way. Because like, I know when you're working with the desert zoo, not really too many other people work with desert zoos just because there's not really much else to do with them. So I figured we might as well keep to a few basic concepts, be it one, make sure that it's nice and lush, two, make sure that there's like a nice emphasis on like sand and stuff, and always keep water all around because damn, we need some oases. Oases? Is that a word? I don't really know, but just generally keeping in line with that concept over there. And of course, since we do have Kai's path mod, you are able to do like 1 meter paths, and I do actually go and redo some of the pathing before this little section to kind of just make like the staff pathways a little bit more acceptable in that term. Because, you know, I do want you guys to download this as soon as you can on the workshop. Hopefully, fingers crossed, knock on wood. Hopefully you guys heard me knock on wood right there. But, no, I do want to get this out there before 1.7 drops. And yeah, it's just really important to me because I started this like back when the Africa Pack dropped, and I was like, damn it, I've never worked on that since, like, you know, that original burst of creativity. And no, we're finally back in here, and I really am dedicated to getting this one kind of fixed up just right. We have a few more areas for exhibits. I already have a couple more exhibits lined up. I'm recording those right after, so I hope you guys enjoy that and stay tuned for that. And yes, I do apologize for how quick this episode was. I just want to have a little bit of, you know, just a nice quick one out there for you guys. I love this little theming over here, so because the Arabian Oryx is here, I really wanted to hark back to like Arabian culture and stuff like that, and trade was so important when it came to Arab culture and stuff like that, so I did want to include a few like elements of like, you know, maybe an overturned trader kind of like, you know, lost all of his stuff in that habitat or something. I don't really know, I just think think it's pretty neat in the end. And of course, I wanted to do a little bit of an oasis spring over here, just like this big area that I had nothing planned for. So I figured, screw it, it's right next to the entrance. We can have like this nice little lush forest of like manzanita trees and stuff like that. Just make sure it's nice and pretty. Using the little duum palms as little decorations, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys sticking forward with this channel, with this whole channel, yeah, and of course this series. I hope you guys enjoy the B-roll that I have lined up for you, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and have a great day.